as a legacy to create our own footprints in the sand. Although our stories others can't relate, that's what makes me who I am. I'm just like you, you're just like me. We're all no different, we're all the same. I'm just like you, you're just like me. We're all no different, we're all the same. We are ordinary, but extraordinary. We are ordinary people. We are ordinary, but extraordinary. We are ordinary people.
He wore many hats and has given much to national development.
You see how you see me sitting down relaxed? Every day I come out here and my friends, my pastor over there, and some of us, they come up here, we sit down, and I do to them what I'm doing to you now. I tell them about my past, tell them about how it was, and because I enjoy doing it, and educate them too as to how Exuma was when they were young growing up, and how this country was. Because the other good side is, I think I've been fortunate enough to set foot in every rock in this country. That's another good side of, and it happened because of all those jobs I gave you. If I didn't go there as an administrator commissioner, I went as director, or I went there as parliamentary commissioner. It gave me an opportunity to see this country. And of course, half of the world. It got me to understand people. Got me to understand my own country. Got me to appreciate my own country better, more. All right? And when I see people doing foolishness, I say to myself, we better get to see how the other fellow making it. Because we're doing well. It doesn't mean that we must let our guards down. But as a people, God has blessed us. I mean, just look at that. I mean, don't get it any better. All right? I walk out and I carry my glass with me, and I carry my cutlass with me, and I cut a coconut and chop the head off, pour it in the glass, and I have a glass of coconut water. While you all got to go and drink soda, kill yourself.
And you're still diving? You could use that?
Yes, just as Saturday passed, I was in the water. I mean, I can't do 60 feet now, but I do 30, 35 easy. And I'll come up with 3 conchs if I have to, and I'll shoot a couple of crawfish, I mean, I don't do it as often as I would like to, but every now and then I do it. I try to walk, exercise every morning, and you saw me running up the stairway.
I can let you run again.
All right, and I could do that and still come up without huffing and puffing, and and I'm careful with my diet too. I'm watching that, and when you put so much in my plate, I eat what I think I ought to eat, and the rest, you dump it.
God has been good.
Oh, so good. Let me tell you that.
Mr. Hart is a part of the country's history. Back in the day, he served as Family Island Commissioner.
When I worked in South Ambrose, we didn't have banks up there. So, everybody was paid by cash. And I always remember this. I remember it was on a Christmas Eve. I went to Mangrove Key that morning to pay the people off in Mangrove Key, because, they all want their money. Then I reached back to South Ambrose about 8 o'clock that evening. I met about 10 people sitting in my office who wanted their money. They couldn't get it because the commissioner wasn't there to pay them off. And I'm tired now. And this Christmas Eve, my kids home waiting for Daddy to come to see them. And I remember this. At 12 o'clock, I think I had the last person in my office sitting in front of me like you, and I remember stretching my hand over to him and saying, Merry Christmas. But you know what? That man left my office, even though it was Christmas, he left with his money. And you gotta appreciate that. What it is you're there for. You're not just there to drive in a government car and to dress up in a suit and play the big shot. Far from it. As a matter of fact, people will tell you I used to leave the car home and walk. Even right here in Exuma, when I came here, I used to leave my car home and walk around the pond. And I could even tell you how long it used to take me to walk around it. It was like a 20-minute walk. It was 20 minutes because I took time off to stop and talk to people. How you doing? How's everything going? When I was in Marsh Harbor, I'd do the same thing. People pull up, "Oh, Chief, what happened? Why are you walking?" I'd say, "Well, I didn't know it was a crime." "No, but you know, just to see you walking, it looks strange." I said, "Well, keep on going, pal, because I'm walking." And I'd walk into business places. How's business? All right? You got to keep the contact.
Accountability was the order of the day.
When I jump on a plane and go to San Andreas now to jump off the plane, you know what they say? Daddy Reach. I'm their father. Because I made them go to church. I made some of them get on their knees and pray. And you know, and I had to work with them, not just you going to jail or this and that. Some of them still supposed to go to jail now and ain't know when they can go. Because I told them, "Listen, I ain't ready to send you yet. But you go home when you go home. If I see you again, I know you come back to tell me you won't go. And you know what? They didn't come back." All right? So those were some of the successes I'm really proud of.
Parliamentary commissioner is also under his belt.
That, you know, people always talk about people voting twice and voting in different constituencies. How do we avoid this? You know? And we were one of the few countries who were still voting without the mark. So as parliamentary commissioner, I went down to Trinidad, I went to Barbados and Trinidad to observe what was happening down there. I remember that last one I went up there in Trinidad, everybody was using the red. I'm sorry I didn't bring the red to the Bahamas because I think they'll tell me now, because we're all dark, we wash the black off in a hurry. But the red, you can't wash that off too easy. All right? But, you know, Bahamas, if you're listening to this, you got away with it. But the next time I have to do it, you can get red. All right? But, no, I brought in the ink, and and every time we have elections and I see people with the purple mark on their fingers, and I remember, you know, this was something that I brought in when I was parliamentary commissioner. As a matter of fact, I was the first parliamentary commissioner because prior to my going there, everybody was known as parliamentary registrar. So again, that's the first. I was the first person with that name.
Everette Hart is retired, and this is just a taste of what he does.
Some of them harder than others. Had somebody on.
Why you ignore my hands?
Trying to help you with them, ago.
If you want more, there's plenty on the trees.
Thank you, sir.
That's yours, sir.